Hey, beautiful souls. It's time. It's December 1st. It is a new moon in Sagittarius. And we are going to talk about some of the energies that are offered during the new moon, as well as revealing the power animal that has come forth to work with us this month. The new moon in Sagittarius is really about truth seeking, authentic truth, not truth based on person, place, or circumstance. I'm talking about the deeper truth within, the truth about what makes you excited and engaged and looking forward to life. This is a time really to sink into your inner visionary, to ask, what is it? What sort of ideas or opportunities can I consider that perhaps I've either never considered before or I've never really allowed myself to consider? What sort of expansion and possibilities is available to you? Working with the energy of the new moon, it can allow you a deeper push, if you will, a deeper support in terms of asking those questions. And hear me well, asking questions about what authentically fulfills you at a soul level, what authentically inspires or excites you, is an act of courage. Why? Well, because it means that you're stepping outside of conditioned patterns and thoughts, some of which serve a purpose very well in terms of keeping you locked into a comfort zone. But it's time to work with the new moon energies to ask what else is possible here? What sort of foundational energies can I explore by asking the questions? What excites me? What inspires me? What does my soul want me to hear? And just intend, even a simple practice of grabbing a blank pad of paper and pen, intending to sit in sacred space and invoking your inner visionary to work with you in terms of answering those questions in a fun and fulfilling kind of way. Be curious, be in anticipation of what might come forth. There might be some ideas that flow forth that you've had for a while, and that can be an indication that it's time to work on them. They might be new and completely inspiring ideas. Don't allow doubt or rationalization or rigidity to creep into these ideas as they're being expressed. Your inner visionary knows what is possible for you. And hear this as well. You are not given anything that you are not already capable of fulfilling and expressing. Hear that clearly. You are never given an idea that does not also come with its inherent completion and capability. So, let's find out who the power animal is, because the power animal works so well with these energies. And why would that be a surprise? So the power animal that has come forth to work with us this month is the turtle. The turtle represents the ability to contain simultaneously ancient knowledge and yet swim forward and through the currents of life, the currents of emotion, the currents of experience that we face. Turtle helps you to see the true essence at the core of each person you meet, of each experience that you have, even of your own self, the relationship that you have with yourself. Seeing the true essence of a thing means seeing the original divine intent, the original blueprint, so to speak, and allows you to align with higher possibilities, higher vibrations, and to look above current scenarios that are more often than not based on limited vision. Turtle also shows us how to swim into solution. So I'm going to show you a couple of different artworks that I have had enjoyment with working with turtle energies that you may want to consider working with as well. One of the ways that you might want to work with it, for example, is using, and I'll show you a couple of different images. One may resonate with you more than the other. This one is a sacred geometry symbol. This one, of course, is a traditional turtle. And the one that I'm currently drawn to is an outline of the shell itself. So finding a turtle image that works for you, you can work with it in a very simple way. In terms of on the back of the turtle, you may choose, for example, to use a few of the squares on turtle's back to identify situations that you're currently dealing with, and then sit with the intention to activate your inner visionary and allow ideas, words, or thoughts to come forth and fill in the remaining spaces. You want to be in awareness that turtle energy represents, as I said before, ancient wisdoms and is solution orientated. Turtle swims into solution, swims into awareness, swims into true vision. Turtle is also securely grounded and safe within its shell. So it's able to explore new horizons, new possibilities without fear because it is grounded in safety. That also represents Turtle's ability to trust the universe to provide. So I'm going to explain to you now a beautiful energetic exercise that was shared with me by Turtle to work with over the course of the next 24 days. In many practices, the solstice is actually considered the energetic new year, and it is the first day of the next or new coming year. It is a potent time to work with in terms of identifying energies and possibilities that you want to work with for 2025. I've been shown that you can actually use any of those images I showed you, any of those shapes that we showed earlier. You can do the first 12 days is to release conditions. Once a day, sit with the turtle outline, call upon turtle medicines, call upon your inner visionary, and ask to identify a quality, a thought, an experience that you want to shift. You may want to get rid of it entirely. You may want to see it from a new perspective. You may want to develop something beyond what is currently experienced. So, for the next 12 days, identify, well, you can do it once a day, but the universe works with us. If you sit down and do it every 4 days, it's whatever works for you. The process is unchanged. Invoke your inner visionary, call upon turtle medicine, and identify the qualities, experiences, or feelings that you want to shift in the new year. So let's do that for the first 12 days from whatever date you start. Then you switch the following 12 days. You activate your inner visionary, you call upon turtle, and for 12 days, you will identify one word a day that will correspond to one of the months in 2025. So, for example, the first day of the 12, you identify a word that will be your theme or your attention or your intention for January. The second word that you channel or become aware of will be your theme for February and so forth. So again, for the next 12 days, working with your inner visionary and turtle medicines, you will identify the ideas, thoughts, events that you want to shift. The following 12 days, on a daily basis, you're encouraged again to work with the inner visionary and your turtle energy and medicines to identify a word that serves as an intention for one of the months in 2025. It's fun. It's fun and it's meant to be fun and light. And identifying what doesn't work does not create more of the same. It allows you to identify what you're currently in awareness of and asking for that perception to shift. So, really, literally working with changing burdens into blessings. First step is to identify them. As you identify them and place them on the back of Turtle's medicines and wisdoms and insights are then free to work with you to provide that deep sight, the core truth and essence of who you are. So let's take a moment then. We're going to quickly journey to have you make your initial connection with turtle energy. So we begin as we always do. All right, so bring your attention to this here and this now. Close your eyes, take a few deep breaths. And as you do so, begin to see, sense, or imagine in a way that has meaning for you a most beautiful sacred mist forming all around you. Know that this mist will carry the colors, intentions, and energies of your spirit kin that are here to help, love, illuminate, provide compassion and clearing. Take a breath or two now that breathes in the sacred mist deep into you, allowing it to settle into every cell of your being. Relax into this sacred mist, knowing that you are safe, you are surrounded and immersed in love, and you are free to explore with curiosity and excitement. Allowing the sacred mist to clear in front of you, you find yourself on a beautiful path leading to the seaside. Let this be as it will. It may be a tropical place. It may be a Canadian sea line. It may be a northern Arctic. Let it be wherever it needs to be. Hear the sound of the waves coming up on the sand. Smell the sea salt air. Walk towards the sound of the water. As you approach the shore, you will see that there is a circle of stones that has created a beautiful sea pool. The sea pool is large enough and deep enough that you are able to enter into it to swim. It has a sandy bottom, and on the bottom of that pool you may see some gifts or some symbols that will serve you. And as you enter into the water, a most curious thing occurs. You are able to breathe while you are submerged and in the water. As you realize this, you feel a sense of freedom and of excitement. And as you look to your side, there appears a beautiful sea turtle. Their eyes are full of wisdom and love. You feel instantaneously connected. You are in awareness that this wise being has stepped forth to work with you on land and in water. Turtle offers its fin. You allow yourself to touch the fin, and suddenly and beautifully you are transported into a large ocean. Yet you feel completely comfortable and at home. There may be beautiful reefs for you to explore. There may be a place to sit and lay on the ocean floor and watch things moving by as if it were a movie. It may be that you need to swim for a short time to move the energies in the body that needed to be moved. Allow yourself and Turtle to explore this space with delight and with joy. Know that you can access this sacred ocean at any time simply by calling upon the sacred mist and Turtle. Take a moment now to swim around this sacred space. There may be some further invitations for you to explore when you visit again. Swim, seek, and see. It is time now to return. Allow Turtle to swim you back in the blink of an eye back to the sea pool where you initially met. Climbing up out of the sea pool, you acknowledge Turtle. Turtle acknowledges you. You are aware that there's an energetic connection and pathway of support and communion here. Turning back, you follow the path that you arrived on until you see the sacred mist in front of you. Entering into sacred mist, and through the sacred mist, coming again into this here and now, fully present, all back, all back, all back. All right, my lovelies, you've got a beautiful month of creation ahead of you, working with the turtle medicines to release that which no longer serves and to allow it to serve as inspiration for accessing and connecting to what does. May you do so in joy. Until next time, bye for now.